Hello, welcome back to 16 Years and Now Kid Free. As you can most probably tell, I didn't go into York, not sure how the Vikings pronounce it, into York yesterday because the weather was just tragic. It was awful. Just rain here, there and everywhere. But I decided to move inland a bit more and ended up at a campsite that was near a pub. And I didn't go into the pub, so be proud of me. I'm actually, trying to restrict myself, as in being in this area. That's in between Scarborough and Bridlington and somewhere else inland. But I'm slightly inland. It's beautiful. It's so peaceful here. And I've already met the park rangers. I said, is it okay to stay here tonight? I thought the kettle was whistling there. No, I'm having bolognese again. You know, silly me. That's the way it is. Well, I only had noodles yesterday. And I felt really crappy for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, anyway, I was speaking to the park ranger and I said, look, I'm going to stay here tonight. Is that okay? She's like, well, you don't tell anybody. I won't tell anybody. So that's going to be a brilliant one. Oh, excuse me. But yeah, on another note, I must get William's battery changed. You're going to have to excuse me. I need to stir the old bolognese here. Bubble, boiling trouble. Yeah, I need to get a new battery for William. I really do need to. Because if I leave the ignition on all night, the battery drains itself. And I know that will usually be the truth, but charging a mobile shouldn't really drain your battery overnight. After doing like over an hour's journey. Right, there we go. I'll give him a proper stir in a minute. Him. It's starting to become him. Yeah, so I need to do that. But a local gentleman to where I was in Yidingham, I think it is pronounced. It's spelt like that, but it's supposed to be pronounced a completely different way. A bloke came over. He just happened to be an archaeologist, which was just like, let me ask you lots of questions, which is absolutely amazing to me. And he was only meant to be there 5 minutes to help me out because he was needing to get back to do some work at his house. And yeah, he ended up being there for 20 minutes. And if you ever follow any of my adventures and you happen to do that, I'm really sorry that I kept you so long. But we just spoke about everything from, geology and the Giant Causeway over in Ireland, all the way through to like my home and how it's a new place. And similarities between where he came from in Lincoln Way and the Fens and everything is that they have a lot of cathedrals that are, around that way. And it just so happens to be the islands that used to be there when the Fens were more of a swampland way back when. And it's a lot on the Romney Marsh. It used to be a lot of swampland there. And you have a lot of churches on the Romney Marsh. But that's where the original islands used to be. And lo and behold, the wind's kicking up. So we'll move a bit further over this way. And then he was saying about he's done a lot of archaeological digs around this area, and they're coming up with a new theory that there wasn't. Right, take kettle off, ready for the washing, and put pasta water on. And again, give this a stir. With their digs, that there wasn't a Anglo-Saxon invasion. It wasn't actually that way. It was more of a case of when the Romans left, they left a power, well, not power vacuum, but power vacuum, a religious vacuum, just a cultural vacuum. That's the one I'm going for, a cultural vacuum. So a lot of people started going back to the old gods and things like that. And the reason that we believed it was an Anglo-Saxon invasion because was the writings of a couple of monks, priests, monks, whatever you want to refer to them as. He actually said, and it comes across a lot more like it was a case of, oh, look at these heathens, they're, going back to their old gods, they're backwards, they're waywards, they should be wiped out and everything like that. But with the archaeological finds that they're going through, gosh, too many long words, they're going through, a lot of times when you have invasions, whether it be the Romans, the Vikings, the Normans or anything like that, people move from the low-level lands up to high peaks for fortification, basically, and it happens every time through history. But they're finding with where they're doing the digs that during the time of this supposed Anglo-Saxon invasion, that didn't happen. That sort of stuff didn't happen. They were all quite happy and they was just staying around where they were. So that was a brilliant morning. And then I met the amazing Angela today, who lives not too far away. Oh, coming down, Angela, and she was absolutely brilliant. She was chilled out and a hell of a lot more attractive than her profile picture leads her to look. But yeah, and now I'm here in this absolute beautiful area, which I can't believe. You know, I'm going to travel a bit more around this area. I'm in like the Yorkshire Moors area, in which if you've been following my channel for long enough, last year I was over in Yorkshire Dales and I got munched by the midges. Me getting munched by midges? Who would have thought? Got absolutely munched by the midges. So I shot all the way across to Robin Hood Bay. So I've missed all this area out, and here I am this time to actually have a check it out and have a look around. The only thing is, I went shopping today to go and do buy some bits and pieces, but the one thing I forgot, I forgot my washing up liquid in the campsite yet again. It's the second time I've done it. And two, I didn't buy any salt for the pasta. But that is the way it is. I've still got me you know, Parma oregano, so that should add enough salt to make it like really tasty. So yeah, here I am. I'm alright, I'm alive. Feeling more alive than I have done for quite some time. I'm not even wearing my hat. How amazing is that? So yeah, I think it's going to be a chilled out time, just moving around this little area over the next couple of weeks, and just having a bit of an explore. And on that note, enjoy the area you're in. You're in. Gosh, my words are terrible today, and I do apologise for that. But yeah, enjoy the area you're in. Enjoy the life that you're living. You know, stress about it all you want. It isn't going to make it any better. So try and, for just one night, lay back, relax, take life as it comes, take it easy, keep adventuring, and love you, bye.